Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Dorgan 111, and welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2, where I've already realized an exploit in the game. I'm pretty sure when I logged out last time I had 13 gold, and now I have 200. And I'd read in like a developer interview of the game or whatever, where they talked about the fact that they gave people like grace money, so if they didn't have enough to buy an upgrade, you'd be able to buy an upgrade. And yeah, now I have enough to buy a few of these things. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and purchase this. And then I still have enough to purchase this. Cost 100, gold owned 25. So if I do that, welcome to Spin City. I bought barbarians. I don't want to change class right now. So now I have 25 gold. I'm really curious if I return to main menu and then continue legacy, right back in the same save file. Now I still have 25 gold. So maybe it only applies once per character, but you could spend all your money, log out of the game and log back in, and then be able to buy one more thing. It seems vaguely plausible based on what I know about the game. Alright. One of the things I'm interested in doing in this playthrough is kind of like exploiting all possible mechanics. And so I am kind of happy to have accidentally discovered that already and taken advantage of it. So I got a couple of quote-unquote free upgrades. Great. Okay, so this character is a fun guy who loves mushrooms. It occurs to me there are mushrooms in Pishin Dry Lake, so I would like to go to there. However, I think my top priority should be to try to get the double jump out of the Gargoulian Plateau, and so I'm going to take my teleporter, whatever it's called, that is closest to there and start working my way over there. It's also the case that we have a knight with a fireball, which is pretty much what we had last time. So I don't know that it's particularly interesting for me to show all of this run, so I'll probably do some editing right from the start. Oh, there's a mushroom. Okay. This is already interesting. What does it do? Is it food on the run? I guess let's let it hit me. Oh my gosh, plus 38 HP, and I got larger. It's like a 1-up. It's a Mario mushroom. I am larger. I appear to still have the same movement speed, and so it feels a little bit slower even though it's not. Oops. Oh, and I got shrunk back down to normal size. But it still costs me hit points. So it's a temporary size upgrade, and I didn't notice it probably dropped from a piece of furniture. Okay, that was unexpected. Unexpected is a little bit of a, too little of a word to describe what happened there. Completely unexpected. Alright, I'm not good at aiming the fireball spell, it appears. That's what I just learned. Okay, so like there's a new type of food when you have this trait, and it gives you HP, but also temporarily makes you larger. And there is a shield commander over here, and that's bad news for me. What is my plan? I guess the problem is I don't currently have one. However, I just came up with one. It's to kill off some guys when they're outside the perimeter of the shieldy guy. And then sneak up on the shieldy guy? Sure. That sounds good. Alright. You're going to take many hits to kill. You'll take fewer if I set you on fire. So let's do some of that. And let's even do it again. Is that gonna kill you? Yeah! Alright. We got him. And we also got a Scholar Helm. Alright. Some magic upgrade stuff for me. That's fine. And so, assuming those are all the implications, basically like a temporary size upgrade, I'm trying to figure out if there's any kind of metagaming plays associated with this trait. Right now, I can't really think of much. Being a large size gives you more reach, but also gives you a larger hitbox. And so it's kind of a double-edged sword. I'm still not interested in doing those. We'll wait until we've gotten our first orbs and unlock the drift house, I think. Yeah, so it's hard for me to come up with many gameplay interactions with the mushroom, assuming that I have already inferred all of its behaviors. But it might be the case that there's still more behaviors yet to come. So hopefully we'll get a chance to see them in this run. Okay, last time I tried to get that chest up there, I failed miserably and embarrassed myself. So I think this time I leave the chest there and not go after it. Eventually, when I have like a double jump and a void dash, I'll have much more of my usual control of my character, and I'll feel less bad about trying to get that chest. But especially without the double jump, which is really good just for like air stalling or whatever, I just feel like I'm gonna screw it up. Okay, let's do this. Just get those arrows out of the way, and then we'll go this way. Yeah, it looks like we got a fairy chest. Is it a good fairy chest? AKA a fairy chest that I know how to do with my current set of mobility. Defeat all enemies. I do know how to do this. Step 1, defeat all enemies. Okay, I see that there's a commander over here. It's an XL commander, which means it's going to hit extra hard, I think. So I'm going to try to take it out soon. Oh, darn it. Okay. Is that also commander over there? It's entry prevent free. Oh, vengeful. I hate vengeful. Yuck. Alright, well, I'll use some fireballs. Alright. And let's do some of that. And then let's let it be vengeful for a few seconds. And then, oh gosh darn it. And then finish it off. Okay, I'm paying dearly for this fairy chest. I'm not sure that it was worth it. But I've been rewarded with an amplification rune. Alright. That's fine. I still have 97 HP. And we are getting very close to the entrance of the Kerguelen Plateau, which will have a lot of furniture and more chances for food and mushrooms. Alright. Every game needs a Mario reference, I suppose. And so now we have one. You are a shredder. I do not care for you. So I'm going to try to go around. Oh! Okay, that's fine. There is stuff over here I wouldn't mind having. And so I'll take the risk, ouch, that you fire through the floor at me. And accidentally take some foolish damage. And then here... let's go ahead and just kind of kite this guy close enough that I can attack him. There we go. Okay, that worked out fine. Oh, there's another mushroom. 38 HP. I'm going to be curious. I feel like that's the same as I would have gotten for a chicken leg. Ah, 58 damage though. Oh gosh. I might be a one-hit kill. That's worrisome. So let's just try not to die. I can find some furniture here. Or possibly an apple that I'll just eat the nectar apple. What do we got? Oh, what is this? Cloak of Eventide. Only prey fear the shadows. Okay, we need to learn what it does. This is new. Standing still for 1.2 seconds grants you cloak. 1.2 seconds. Cloak. Alright, it makes me look like that, but the moment I move... And... Can I learn about cloak anywhere? Second thing, cloaked. Gain bonus move speed and become immune to all incoming damage. Okay, so it's kind of the assassin trait, but you can't move at all. And so basically I could let enemies pass me by, which I would want to do. Why? That's a good question. I'm unclear exactly how I would use this. Like, intentionally and usefully? I'm sure there must be a way. They've added it to the game. I suppose, like, if a slug is coming towards you and you don't have a good... Alright, still not interested in doing those. Yeah, I'm really not sure exactly how I can fruitfully use this just yet. And I worry that means that I lack the creativity or thinking outside the box that I really need. Alright, but once again, Herculean Plateau. Are there any boss battles where it would be particularly useful? I suppose if there's like a hail of projectiles coming your way, 1.2 seconds is a long time to stand still, though. I don't wish to purchase the upgrade. I don't have the money for it anyway. 87 HP is still not great. So I think, unfortunately, the smart thing to do is to go back to Citadel Agartha and eat some more furniture over here and see if we can get some more health upgrade before we go back into the Herculean Plateau. Because I'll be like a 1 or 2 hit kill as things stand right now, which is just not good enough. This is not awful. Some furniture in this room. And just in case, like, we discovered what we like mushrooms is, but there is a mushroom here. This sort of mushroom. Okay, so it's not that anything special happens with that. So I think we have already kind of inferred correctly the mushroom behavior in terms of mushrooms dropping from furniture. But since there were other types of mushrooms in the game, I had to check. That's the one little check. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time in Fish and Dry Lake on the second character of the playthrough. Yeah, when I'm trying to heal up. That just does not seem particularly smart. Okay, I got a second mushroom, and it was just food. It did not cause me to get larger again. So I think we got a little bit more information. Also, I used my eyeballs to discover I was about to miss a secret chest. So let's definitely try to get all of those things back in mind. Defeat all enemies is not a good fairy chest room for me to do when I'm this low on health. Ah, darn it. Speaking of being low on health, right. Well, I don't know if this room really helped in terms of the health, but we got some money. Fairy chest room I could just walk through. Maybe we'll find a one of the previous heirloom and now what do you call rooms to help us out? I'm going to... Oops. I just tried to double jump. I don't have a double jump yet. That was kind of the purpose of this character. Alright, let's try this out. Alright, it works as advertised. Still can't come up with brilliant situations for using that, but it's interesting. Here we go. So let's eat that. Now let's peek at a few more rooms and just see if there's any other super easy to get health, but then I think I'll go back to Herculean Plateau. Here we go. More chances. Oh, I should, where's the secret in here? I think it's... Can I still jump that high? I think so. This counts as a lore room, and so it won't have the things I'm looking for, but there's a place where I can get an insight bonus attack against a Lamech or something, if I remember correctly up here. Yeah, Lamech's memory. Insight resolve. 15% damage versus Estuary Lamech. Great. That is what I wanted. Forgot to do that last time. So eventually when we fight him, we'll have it. And now we're just going to continue looking for any other... I guess I wonder if all of my chicken legs turn into mushrooms with this character, because now that I think about it, I don't believe I have witnessed a chicken leg with this particular character. And so that seems not unreasonable as like a guesstimation in terms of like how this trait works. All chicken legs become mushrooms. Seems plausible. And let's see. I guess next time I find a teleporter, I'll head back to Axis Mundi because we've got more than half our health back now. And so we can... Oh, I see a teleporter up there. Alright. There's a lot of furniture in this room, and so there's a fair chance I could grab another mushroom. So we'll break some furniture. Kill a bad guy or two or three. And then just take a quick peek in case it's something amazing. It doesn't look amazing. So let's head up to the teleporter and back to Axis Mundi, or sorry, back to the Kerguelen Plateau, and see if we can get to our double jump. Once again, I'm just going to peek. I'm glad I did peek. This is a worthwhile peek. Ooh, something else new. Azure Aegis. Alright, let's see. 35 resolve. I've got it. 10% of incoming damage is absorbed by your mana. Oh, interesting. Alright. It's a little bit similar to the Lotus Stem. It took me a minute to remember the relic. That was another thing that could use kind of like mana to offset incoming damage. I'm going to go ahead and... There we go. Look for a little bit more health while I'm here. But then we'll head over to the KP. As all the cool kids call it. That's right. I'm a cool kid. My mom says I'm cool. Yeah. Alright. Alright. I see the zombie. His name is Risen. I'd forgotten. I see the other one. His name is also Risen. And now I see the Willow, whose name is not Risen. His name is Willow. I didn't even call him a wisp. Good for me. Alright, I do not really like this guy, because it takes 3 spin kicks, which is kind of a pain in the neck. I do not have a spin kick button mapped on this controller. I'm playing with an SNES controller. I did consider thinking about remapping. Oops. But I've got the shoulder buttons for left and right dash, and the 4 face buttons for the 4 main actions of the game. And start and select don't really make sense for spin kick, and so I'm still using down plus attack as my spin kick action. Something, 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 dark side. I did not really get any of those guys with my fireball. Still not great at aiming it. Alright. Oh boy. But yeah, spin kicks. It would be nice to have a dedicated button, I think. But there's just not enough buttons on my controller. Alright, I see that there's the zombie guy there. Is this going anywhere? It does. It is possible for me to go... I'm going to leave that coin there. Up out of this room. And it brings me here, and there are ways up out of this room as well. So since there are still ways to go, this could still lead me where I want to go. Yeah, it definitely could. Let's do this. I want to spin kick you. Got underneath the ceiling, so I could spin kick repeatedly quickly, which is nice. Let's hit this guy with some magic. Maybe also miss. Hey, there we go. Mushroom. Doop. I wonder what happens if you start out as a large character with this trait. Maybe you can't get Gigantism and this trait at the same time. Or maybe you become extra large, or maybe it does nothing, or... I think those are all the combinations of imaginative ideas I have right at the moment. Alright. And I am already earning experience because I did unlock that thing in the manor, so it is worth killing bad guys for stuff other than money. But money is nice. I'm just trying to decide if I should be killing most of the enemies I see, or if it's better for me just to make sure I preserve my life. Oh boy. And leave some enemies behind. And so, kind of trade-offs both ways. That room just has a chest. My highest priority should be... oh boy. To get to the double jump. So I do want to try to prioritize that. And it should be somewhere over here. I need to get a Magnesis rune. That'd be a good thing to equip. Should definitely remember to talk to what's-her-name next time. Here's what we're going to do with this extra large commander. We're going to pass him right by. Great. I found the place. I guess another thing about the mushrooms is they move on the ground and, like, come towards you. Yeah. And so that's kind of an interesting mechanic in terms of, like, moving food. Oops, I need that now. Oh, and now it just went off the edge. Oh, but then it fell in the water and came back to me. So, yeah, it's interesting. So in addition to the embiggening of the player, or ensmallinating as the case may be, there's also just the moving food, which is reminiscent of Rogue Legacy 1, where there was a trait where the chickens come to life and the chickens would run around. So I just wanted to call that out, but I'm going to go ahead and finish up this heirloom challenge. Alright, it is done. That was cool. I actually fell in the water and it made me smaller, but didn't cost me any HP, which is kind of good, I think. Because it means I'm at my normal size, which is kind of what I'm comfortable with. And I'm back at maximum HP. So it's kind of like double bonus. Hooray! Still not interested in fighting what's his name there. Although, you know what? I was gonna see if I could stand still long enough for all those things to go past, but I needed to slightly dodge them. But at least I got out of there alive, so that's good. Now that I have, the double jump, should I immediately go towards the next upgrade, which is the Void Dash, which would be up in the Stygian Study, or something else? And I'm not sure what the else is just yet. I think I am tempted. Ouch. Alright, what's probably going to happen is that I'm going to die somehow foolishly. Sanguine Helm. But yes, if I did not do that, I've got a teleporter to the to the Stygian Study. Let's use it. Stygian Study. Let's go see how Stygian things are. I haven't been noticing my Aegis shield thingy kicking in. But that's fine. It's doing something, reducing damage by 10% or something. If I happen to notice it when I take a hit, I can learn just how much mana it's costing me. But it's not a big deal either way. Okay, that's a Mimic. Mimic's face to the right. Normal chest's face to the left. That's the best way to tell them apart, although there are a few. Alright, and explodes into scary coins. I guess there might be... So there's a fairy chest challenge where there's a bunch of orbs bouncing around. Having this trait that I have, or the cloak that I have, could be good for that, because you can stand still and wait for all the orbs to move to the other side of the room, and then kind of come uncloaked and continue kind of solving the room. That's actually possibly a use case for it. It's not a particularly amazing, interesting use case, but it is one that I feel like is a real case and not something I'm just completely manufacturing. I presume they haven't changed this, so I'm just going to assume that lower left takes me to where I want to go. Sure enough. Or lower inside, I should say. Alright, so there's a vault rune. which we may or may not use. It's pretty expensive as far as runes go in terms of rune weight. But extra jumps are nice. What am I trying to do? Somewhere, it'll probably be near the right-hand side is where this next heirloom challenge is going to be, so I should be trying to make my way to the right when possible. That room is scary. We need not go there. I see the painting. It wants to be all lifelike. And I say, nay, nay. You can stay unalive. Quiet. Unmoving. Other words that describe this painting. Let's go ahead and kill you like that. And then avoid the painting once again. Still have not... Oh, I got shrunk. I got smallinated. I got the opposite of embiggened. Max mana. Let's shoot another fireball. So yeah, I'm trying to at least use my spells pretty frequently. Still have not been using the blocking at all, which is kind of a shame. It could be good, maybe. Zink. Alright, hit 2 guys with fireball, that's good. It does have some AoE on impact. And the fact that it sets things on fire does some dot damage as well. I guess dot damage is redundant. Damage over time, damage. But yeah, that's what I said. I don't have to defend every bit of commentary. Sometimes the words will be wrong. And that's okay. I'm human. Let's see. I guess upper left is where I'm headed next. How many hits do you take? Only 3. That's not so bad. I still don't enjoy stomping these guys all that much. You took 4. For reasons. There is furniture in here, though, and so I should go after it just in case it wants to heal me. I don't feel like going after every little bit, though. And I've got max mana once again. So I see some fireballs in my future. Let's try the bottom right over here. Oh, gosh. That's nice. I should do this to just try to stay... Well, I might find the thingy next and it'll give me a full heal. So I'm actually going to leave it there. And consider some optionality. Oops. Alright. A little less consideration available to me now. Probably take one more hit safely. Well, safely, and not die. This is just going towards a chest. I don't need a chest. I'm looking for an heirloom. This is not leading towards it, so I'm going to go ahead and just take the heal to help ensure I can stay alive long enough to find the thing that I seek. Oh boy, ouch. Now I'm almost dead. That's not good. And you're still alive. How's that happening? Okay, you died finally. Ouch! Ah! And so did I. Eee, what you gonna do? Alright, but we did get our jump upgrade. And we got 2 ranks on the night, which gives me more equipment weight, which is nice. And 3,800 monies. And we're gonna experiment with the monies. So, Barbarian with Gravity Beam, Ranger with a, Mage with a 8-ball and a Searing Shot. Those are pretty decent. An Ectomorph does give us a gold bonus. Okay, but this time we'll remember that equipment exists and go check it out first. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I have many possible things available. I'm currently a mage, and so Scholar Weapon is just strength. It would give me +4 strength, weapon damage, for a weight of 20. Helm would give me vitality. Sanguine Helm also give me vitality at just the cost of more weight. That gives me armor. That gives me more armor for much more weight. That gives me intelligence. That gives me intelligence. Did they change these? I feel like No, I'm remembering set bonuses, right. Set bonus for the Scholar Cape was like more magic or whatever. Right. I think I just want to go after some leather stuff to start. And how much do things cost? Not too much. So let's get a leather weapon. Let's get a leather helm. Let's get a leather chestplate. And let's get a leather cape. And that gives us bonus resolve. Great. Alright. And then over here, lifesteal won't give me very much. But I've got the rune weight for it, so let's just throw it on. And I think, do we start with Magnesis? There's amplification that I got. Yeah, give me a Magnesis for sure. Makes it much easier to pick up coins. And then I don't have enough rune weight for other things, and that's okay with me. As a reminder, I've got the 8-ball and Searing Shot. And then in terms of spending my monies, all the monies. Boss room door heals. This is not going to be a boss killer character, so I don't need that just yet. Not interested in the Architect. Magic damage up would definitely help. Remind me what this is. Gold gain for certain traits. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I think I'm going to go for increasing magic damage for now. Although I'm going to go ahead and unlock the training dummy, because that actually would be useful for just kind of seeing how much damage I'm dealing with different things. But I think I'm going to buy a bit more mana. And then more equip weights. Or let's unlock Chef. I will want a Chef eventually. And do I want to switch to a Chef right now? I was happy with my spells, so I'm going to say no. And then we need to test. Okay, so I'm down to 11 gold. Nothing I can do with only 11 gold, right? Right. But suppose, hypothetically, or not so hypothetically, that after talking to people, I decided to return to the main menu and then restart. How much gold would I have then? Still says 11. Was it as a result of exiting the game entirely? I'm actually going to try that. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. And the verdict is... coming soon to a theater near you. The verdict. No, I still have 13 gold. Wait, now it says 11 gold? And 2 in the living safe. Right, okay. And then it showed 13 gold on the screen. Maybe some gold that went into the living... I might have misread something there. I'm not sure. In any case, we have an awesome mage. And I have a little bit more time to play, so let's go ahead and head in. Okay, I have a relic room. Sure, let's take Twin Atropsis' scissors. Crits increased by 40%. Very nice. Alright, I'm at max health, so let's take a risk and increase our maximum HP. Alright, well, it took a little bit of time, but I have found the place I seek. Entrance to the Stygian study is right up here. So let's go study some Stygians. And I did find like a chicken leg somewhere along the way. So health is doing not too poorly. Sadly, no bonus chicken legs up here, it would appear. And yeah, there's one coin that fell way down there that I don't feel like going after. I guess I can hit this through the wall. Oh, it's magic. And I actually kind of need it. Because I am a mage. So that has great utility. So let's take it. Why don't you become on fire? Ouch, you did the same to me. That's not fair. Yikes. Okay, hit a different guy. You should be almost dead, yeah. Great. I'm gaining like 1 HP per kill, which is not very much, but it kind of does add up over time. Like even a little bit of vampirism goes some way. Alright, I got all of my magic back, but you're almost dead. And I do want to head rightwards. Ooh, gravity beam. That would be instead of... instead of the searing shot. I'm pretty fond of the searing shot, but it would give me a blessing of wisdom, so I think I actually do want to take it, because that'll make all of my spells more powerful now. So I think that's maybe a good reason to take it. And I think now, well, once again, the room I'm looking for could be just around the corner. Let's remember that's there. I've got some optionality stored away. Alright, that's a nice spell. However, that's a not nice enemy. Also, that might not be the way I need to go. So let's try going... Aha! I forgot about this. So we have... Well, I can take one of these to heal. Actually, don't need all of it just yet. And then, right, I can't go through these things yet. And so this will give me a choice of relics. And both of these could pay off, actually. Body Buffet will give me a lot of chicken leg drops. And I'm not using my maximum health right now, so let's do that. And I've got a couple of heals in reserve. I can just do with the gravity beam, or I can just do like this. Aha! Speaking of chicken legs. Alright, you're dead. I eat a chicken leg. Everybody's happy. Yikes! Okay. This did not get me to what I'm trying to find. So we'll go a different way. Yikes! Oh, no mana. Right. That's kind of a bummer when you're a mage. Gravity beam! Alright, that was a good one. Killed at least 2 bad guys. Oh gosh. That was not as good. Alright. Yeah, not being able to dash through these purple projectiles. Yikes. Feels like quite the disadvantage. Destroy all targets. I don't currently have the means. If I had more mana, I might be able to. Let's not worry about that right now. Yikes. Alright, you're easy enough to farm some mana off of. There we go. And then I could double gravity beam in that room. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. Because I'm fairly certain that if I do that and that, I'll kill both of them and earn myself a haste rune. Hooray. Everyone likes being speedy. Alright, it's going to be commanders in that room, I think. Here we go. Alright, but I got Palace's Void Bell. Dash is now Void Dash. Everybody's happy. Alright, well I managed to fill up on health, and so I decided, you know what? If I find Lamech, we'll go ahead and just give him a shot. With the mage, it's going to be a little bit challenging, I think, to do what I need to do, but why not give it a try? It's been a while, but I don't remember Lamech being that hard, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Feels like those guys possibly pursue a little bit more speedily than they used to. I might be misremembering. Guess who I found? I'll give you a clue. It starts with an L, and it ends with a mech. I won't get my mana back, but I'll be able to lay some hits on him with my wand right at the beginning, so we'll just see how this goes. And I might as well go ahead and do that at the start. Okay, and might as well throw a couple of those out. They're good. And get some of that going. Ouch! I was gonna say, for the most part, know how to dodge his attacks. But it's one thing to know and another thing to actually execute. And, oh boy. Ah, yeah. Sometimes stuff like that's gonna happen. Alright, I managed to get him halfway down though, so that's good. This is gonna be hard to dodge. Oops, I did that wrong. Okay, did it. Ah, I shouldn't have jumped there. Alright, that's a shame. Just got in there in time. I know I'm not going for the, like, super crits on my magic 8 balls, but it's just easier to aim for me this way. Okay. Oh, gosh. Well, that didn't work out well. And that didn't work out well either. But he's almost down. Actually, that's going to be a crit. Oh, wait. Okay. Ouch. Hey, I did it. Alright. Turns out Lamech is easy. Hooray. Estuary defeated. So we'll get our first orbs and open the drift house, which is super terrific. And I guess I'm low in health now, and so I'll see if I can build it back up. With the body buffet, it's possible. Alright, I'm still trying to heal up. Silk slippers. This would bring me down to half health. But I'd like to learn what it is, and I've already accomplished good things with this hero, so... Spin kicks grant you 1 stack of dance. Oh! So just like the cloak gives the assassin's ability as a relic, this gives the bard's intrinsic ability as a relic, so it appears, perhaps, that a bunch of the new relics are things along those lines. So dance is one of those things that as I spin kick, I gain dance, and then my spin kicks progressively like deal more damage or something, I think. Alright. It's interesting that they made the various class-specific traits now available to other classes, assuming that I'm kind of reading from the 2 data points that I have so far. It seems like it would make sense. I wonder, well, I guess, yeah, there already were relics like that, because, like, Amaterasu's son was kind of like the chef's trait of normally setting things on fire, for example. So I guess to some extent, like, that type of thing already existed. So this enemy is shielded and is bouncing in the water. That's a pretty funny combination. He's just going to bounce there forever. Kind of an unfortunate combination for me. You're the culprit here. Let's see if I can take you out. Yeah, there we go. And then did this guy die? No, he managed to unhop himself out of the water, I suppose. Well, good for you. Now you're back in the water. Now you're back out of the water. Alright, thanks for your 72 experience and 1 health point. I appreciate it. I'm actually, I was going to say I was actually up to full health. Oh, there's a pizza. Now I'm back up to full health. But full health doesn't mean a whole lot when it's as low as it is. But what you gonna do? Yeah, what am I going to do? I guess play out this hero and see what I can do with them. No jumping, destroy all targets. Gravity beam may help, but I actually need the... Okay, yeah, I need the spin kicks to do some things in here. Yeah, so the gravity beam wouldn't help because I need to spin kick off this lower target is the problem. And then dash and then spin kick my way back up. Yeah. And then I think I can use this to open this, even though I kind of foolishly didn't. There we go. Alright. Retaliation rune. Very nice. I solved the fairy chest. Hooray for me. Alright, possibly this character can carry some lilies of the valley to Namaz room that I just found. So there's one of the 2 lilies. One of the nice things about having low maximum HP, oh, the lilies are even bringing my maximum HP down even further, is that it's easy to stay at max. Alright, let's use a gravity beam here, I think. Kill at least a couple of guys. Is there a way out to the right and to the up? So let's try to get those happening. That mushroom's gonna fall off the edge, it looks like. Yeah, maybe not. Alright, mushroom, how would you like to be dead? Good job. You can too. And guess what? We are going to accomplish something else with this character. I'm going to get down to 30% resolve, which is ridiculously low, but I am going to successfully bring 2 lilies of the valley over to Namaz's place and open it up. So that is great. And now I really don't see a whole lot else I could imagine accomplishing with this character. Like, can I really think of anything else I can do? Other than, like, kill a few more bad guys with this low HP? because the lilies don't get out of your inventory until you go fight Nama, and there's no way that I'm going to succeed at fighting Nama, right? With 105 hit points, I'll be like a 2-shot kill or something ridiculous. But I can't think of anything else to do, so let's give it a shot. Alright. Here goes nothing, quite literally. Alright, so we'll just fire some random magic 8-balls and hope to get super crits off of them. And yeah, I should just fire them whenever I can, pretty much. She moves in actually a slow, predictable pattern, and so getting the crits is not, okay, super unexpected, but also avoiding all of her damage is going to be very difficult. But I got 3 ranks, which gives me more intelligence, and I got 11,000 gold. And don't know that I got all that many blueprints, but I figure we can figure out our character next time for next time. So I hope that you guys are having a great day. I'll see you again soon for more Rogue Legacy 2.